Well, welcome back. So gonna be doing the reaction video to my channel getting audited by VidIQ, which happened on Valentine's Day. I know it's like 2 months late, but better late than never, I say. But, so just gonna get back to where we were before, and gonna start from here, and I will rebut, like, pretty much everything they say. Just a heads up.
50% off VidIQ plans for 3 months, and I'll tell you a little bit more
yeah.
about the VidIQ Academy later on. But with that being said,
So,
let's move on to the next channel, which
and there we go.
has a generic channel banner background. And if you're a regular to the live streams, this point I just sit down and put my hands in my head and I let either Dan or Travis take this one on, because I refuse to audit channels whether you use a generic channel banner. So Dan, Travis, take it away for Zugo Moongo.
There's no N in my name. I heard the moon. There's no moon. It's just moo. My gosh, these guys are not getting it right.
I would recommend a new channel banner. Although, that said, you've picked a good generic channel banner because it looks like your channel is about covering earthquakes.
Not only earthquakes, other natural disasters with hurricanes, volcanoes, tornadoes, severe thunderstorms, flooding, space events I've been trying to expand into, but haven't really found the apps for it yet, and have not yet mastered the use of the telescope, and haven't really had much opportunity with the situation at hand. So, continuing on.
So, not completely off-brand. I mean, maybe they couldn't find a better picture of some mountains.
That is true. At the time when I set up the banner, I was limited to phone and public computer access with libraries and whatnot, and looks like we're officially in the last quarter, which means possibly large quakes to come in the next week or two. Like 6, 7 range. Cannot rule out an 8 or higher, but most likely 6, 7 range. Not trying to be all Dutch sense doesn't even go with the moon tidal forces. But anyways, continuing on there.
I don't know.
They could Photoshop it and put just draw a huge crack down the valley mountain.
I might do something like that. It's just gotta wait till I have computer access to do that. As even if I do have access to library computers, I mean, technically I don't until further notice, because the library is closed until further notice.
Okay, and then I would accept that as a channel banner.
A couple things I notice, other than the banner, is the name Zugo Mugo. It's kind of a cool name, but it almost... I don't think earthquake when I see it.
Neither do I, but that was the name before I started doing earthquakes, and I got to a level where, well, it's kind of pointless to change the name now, because they'll probably throw people off. I mean, what do you guys think? Well, the viewers think?
There's a tornado in your... Maybe you cover all kinds of disasters. Maybe it's not
in the About section, he seems to suggest that it covers all types of natural disasters, from earthquakes to volcanoes to tornadoes.
Okay.
I just guess that maybe there's a lot more data.
Yeah, earthquakes happen a lot more often. I'll just accidentally hit the Discord if that works out for you guys.
And earthquakes happen on a...
Yeah, earthquakes happen a lot more often, but yeah, it's just crazy how that works.
Much higher frequency than the others that we're seeing. Mostly earthquake stuff in the thumbnails.
So, look how many videos we put out in the last 2 hours.
I knew you would spot this, Travis.
Again, earthquakes happen all the time. Gotta be on top of it. Gotta be faster than the news.
And I was waiting for you to chime in with this. Go ahead. What are we looking at here?
Like, how are you... I mean, they're all like 30-second things, but my goodness. So, I guess with...
The 3.3... Again with Discord. Again with Discord.
That's when you're first starting out.
Yeah, but there's a couple volcanoes, feature volcano day. There's a 3.3 quake with the same map as a feature volcano day. That's like minute plus. The volcano's like 5 minutes plus. But yeah.
No, that's not a bad idea to put out a lot of content. But once you have like a subscriber base, if you don't know this, you get 3 alerts to your subscribers every
Okay, so... Oh, wait.
24 hours.
Yep.
So got rid of those very early on.
Well, let's see if that is true. If you guys do get 3 pings a day or more or less, let me know in the comment section below. And whether or not you have the bell icon rung in the first place. We could debunk that myth if we can. I'm not sure if it's a myth or a fact, but if we can debunk it, why the hell not?
Earlier today, like way earlier on.
yeah, it's interesting. Look at this. This is maybe where the 3 notifications were. 13 views, 5 views.
At the timing of the stream and that timing, those were the night before midnight. So you're wrong there.
14 views, and then absolutely nothing on the rest of the video. So it's like 3 and done, isn't it? On the
Had like a half a year time frame where there was like, well, I had to rely on public internet access, and being in rural Kansas, that's good luck finding it. So it just more or less building up the credibility again that I had before the move.
Videos per day.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, it's a tremendous amount of content for one day. I guess, you know, they're really short clips, so I guess it wouldn't take too long to do. And you know, this could be a play for just. I think the thing is like it's a timely thing. If you don't have this information out within a couple of hours of it happening, you probably don't have any kind of chance for any kind of views. So it's very.
He got that spot on. You gotta be quick, and you gotta get it out there real quick in order to get any action on any reaction from the audience. Also gotta be there quick with reliable information, short and quick, short, sweet, and quick, whatever you want to call it, to get this out to the public, spread the awareness, and if the quakes are large enough, in case of any tsunamis, landslides, avalanches, volcanic activity that could be triggered from the quakes, the sooner it's out to the public, the better. Discord, calm down.
You know. They have 1,000 subscribers. Yeah.
So, yeah, this is where you start out to...
Yeah, at the time, had like 1,000, there's like 2,100 subs. Now I'm at like 1,500, well, 1,550 subs as of right now. So pretty much another 250 plus subs.
Dig into the videos a little bit. So, occasionally there are videos that do get a few thousand views, and maybe this is because it was an earthquake that hit the news. It wasn't just something that was very localized, didn't even register on anybody's local news broadcast.
Well, that would be the case normally, but I usually get the info out before the news gets a hold of it, and I usually end up on news sites like Kodiak Daily Mirror or Newsminer in Fairbanks, a few news sites in Europe. I even ended up on a Chinese news site, and YouTube's banned in China, so I don't know how that happened, but here we are with that, and that was with the 8.2 in Fiji in 2018. But I end up on news sites, I end up on forums, I end up on conspiracy theory sites for some reason. Mostly what the Nibiru is coming, folks. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but that's usually where my videos show up with. That 2.6 in Idaho will be its own video. Don't worry about that. And people are saying
the occasional one does a little better, and noticeably, look at the 2 most popular videos. They're of
I like how he didn't even point out the fact that the second most viewed video, which is probably now the most viewed video overall, is not even Quake related. It's technically trivia. Hell, in fact, the top 3 of the videos in the top 3 rows is the trivia. One of them is a tornado, and the rest is earthquakes.
Longer video size, 2 minutes 50, 1 minute, versus the majority of the stuff, which is like 20 seconds. So I think definitely the creator needs to think a little bit more about the YouTube audience. I think generally speaking, any videos over under a minute are always going to really struggle to be shared and distributed on YouTube. There are exceptions, such as I think it's Sammy the Spider, that does have sub 1 minute videos and does really well. But generally speaking, it needs to be at least over a minute. And yeah, in the 20 seconds that this person is telling somebody about an earthquake, what is a viewer getting out of it other than a Google Maps and maybe repeating what's said in the title? So what I would be thinking here is...
Yeah, I do repeat most of it, but I did do a poll, well, around this time, and you guys do prefer the Quake videos to be short and sweet, and if needed to get into more detail, go right on ahead and whatnot. Like, it depends on the on what's going on.
The channel limiting their content to 3 a day at most, picking, I guess, hand-picking the earthquakes with the.
Well, that's kind of that one's
largest magnitude, and maybe.
Yeah, that would be normally a good idea. That's why I do strongest earthquake of the day, strongest earthquake of the month and year. But I know I do have the vision things, but that's going on. But then again, that doesn't, I don't see every quake before it happens. So I won't know when it's going to happen. It doesn't even tell me when it's going to happen. It just says it's going to happen. But can't really predict stuff, so just gotta wing it and cover them as they occur. So, can't really do anything there. Can't wait and pick and choose.
Describing a little bit more about where it's located. Was there any damage? That type of thing. Giving more...
Well, with the damage reports and whatnot, those normally don't come in until early. Until, like, later on. It doesn't show up right after the quake, except for the felt reports. Yeah, like, the felt reports is the only way you could really survey any damage, and that's only through EMSC, and not all the quakes get felt reports attached to them. And majority of them on EMSC, I'm noticing, are not even in English, so I can't even read it. I have to get it translated through the translator subreddit. And just getting bombarded on Discord.
And I think there needs to be more education here, like, what type of earthquake was it? Because there's many different...
Yeah, there is many different types of earthquakes, and I do go through them depending on location and importance. Like the megathrust, subduction zone quakes, the transform quakes, which would be San Andreas, the fracking and other man-made quakes in Oklahoma and Texas and Kansas area. Also some quakes that may have been triggered by dams adding pressure with water where there's more water than what the land's used to having. But other than that, there's not really much detail I could go into, especially right after the earthquake occurs.
Types of earthquakes, whether it's at the surface or deep underground, and you could maybe do some educational content in between. But I think what we're seeing here, wallpaper content, is just not working, is it? Generally speaking, given the amount the creator's probably trying to do here.
It almost feels like they've set up a bot that just puts a video out every time there's an earthquake.
Could be. It could be also...
Not a bot. I can tell you that right now.
Automated. I think you're right. We'd have to click on one and maybe listen to the well, let's do it. Let's quickly find out.
Cringe.
I'm going to click on this one, which is 18 seconds long.
Welcome back with a 2.5 magnitude earthquake at 5 kilometers or 3.
Yeah, okay, so he is actually. So there is actually a human voice. He's narrating it correctly. And he's not using a robot voice, but he's just literally telling us
monotone, probably,
that an earthquake happened somewhere, and that's it. So it's not bodded.
Well, I mean, a lot of it, that's all you can do.
That means there must be a lot of effort. Well, I say a lot of effort. It is just like a screen grab from a mobile phone on the YouTube app, and that's pretty much it, isn't it? I would say.
At times I do.
I wonder how much better something like this would work on a short, like a platform that encourages short stuff.
Yeah, so
I tried TikTok, it didn't work out so well.
You could be like a TikTok expert. I agree. And or for YouTube, you can pile all of these together in like a daily earthquake roundup on YouTube and send you getting like a 2 or 3 minute
I
video
only
every
did that
day,
one
potentially.
time, and that
might
was
work
just
as
because
well.
I was sick with some
Yeah,
24-hour
it's interesting. It's definitely kind of a lot of videos per day.
I think the final question for me, and I'll put this out to the rest of the audience here, and it's going to be a blunt question, but who cares?
I can tell you right now, I mean, a lot of my viewers will probably roast you for that. Some of my viewers might, but for the most part, most people who would care would be those who were affected by it. And the conspiracy theorists. They would be all over this stuff too, not gonna lie. But mostly people who were affected by it would be jumping on it and would care because they were affected, their lives were affected, and their or like loved ones that were affected, or loved ones outside the affected zone caring about their loved ones that were affected. So just bringing awareness to everyone on what's happening in the world outside of politics, outside of COVID, outside of what the mass media is forcing down everyone's throats. That's really what I'm doing here, is bringing light to what the media has turned a blind eye on. Like, pretty much all I'm doing is covering what the media refuses to, because it doesn't bring them the views.
Is there a big enough audience on YouTube wanting to know that where every single earthquake in the world is taking place on it?
Maybe not every single earthquake, but mostly quakes in the region that they live in, or where their loved ones are in, or highly affected areas like Yellowstone or Helens or Rainier, or any other volcanoes that pose a risk to a highly populated area or large region of the planet, if not the entire planet.
Given day. And I'm not sure there is an audience. I think you might be trying to find an audience which doesn't exist. So think.
Well, I will quote what someone from a TubeBuddy stream said, like, most people go elsewhere outside of YouTube to find this stuff, and a lot of my views are coming from external sources, from like Google, Bing. Yes, people still use Bing and Yahoo, DuckDuckGo, and other news sites and whatnot. But I'm trying to change that. Change where people go to make YouTube more reliable.
Well, I guess another question is, how long have you been doing this? Because I would guess that you've been doing the same thing over and over again.
What you guys see is from when I was a freshman in high school, sophomore in high school,
random stuff
being weird, when I tried the couponing, cringy stuff.
Okay, so for about 2 years it looks like you've been doing
2
this,
years.
And maybe expecting something different to happen, and it's not happening. And I guess from another point of view, if you want to do this, and this is your YouTube thing, your creative outlet, that's fine, great, no problem. But we're always going to give you advice based on if you want to grow a audience on YouTube. And currently, right now, it doesn't seem to be happening at any great pace. So those are the general advice I would give you. But I think this is an interesting chance to look at in terms of if there is an audience at all for this content. And I'm not sure there is. But Zoom Gumongo, I do wish you the best of luck.
You butchered the name worse.
Next channel we're going to look at is...
But that does appear to be it. The link to this live stream will be in the comment section below. If you want to view the whole thing or recap the part where I got audited without the commentary, and without the Discord photo bombing, and the Puerto Rico quake will be its own video. Don't worry about that. Constellation notification. Jupiter close to the moon tonight. So just gonna clear out all that. But anyways, that does appear to be it. Stay safe. See you in the next video. Bye.